we are going to learn how to use Power BI for analysis. So before we do that, oh, sorry, all this I was muted. Okay. So I was saying we are starting our Power BI class today, which is Friday. Before we start our Power BI class, is there any question concerning our last class we did? That is sequel. Any question on that? Okay. So which class? Did you attend the Excel class? So did you attend the Excel class?
Hello,
Okay.
good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know. Were you asking me? I just joined back. I was having issue with my microphone initially when you were asking me if it was my first class, but actually this is not my first class.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Priscilla, the sequel class. Okay. The recording will be available soon. So for you to access the recording, you need to talk to the community manager about access to the class recordings. So Francis. Francis, you have the floor. Esther. All right. So it seems Esther is not hearing us or she has issues with her mic. So did anyone log in with the system so you can download Power BI? So did anybody log in with the system?
yes, I logged in with my system.
All right. So
Yes,
do you have Power BI installed?
No, I don't have it installed.
Okay. Are you
I'm
using
Yeah,
using
have
Microsoft
it.
Five.
are you using Mac or Windows?
I'm using Windows.
All right. So Binta, you were saying something.
I'm using Microsoft 365, and I already have Power BI on it, but I've not really used it.
Okay. So Chizoba.
Yeah, I have it. I have
Okay.
it.
Okay. So Power BI is different from Microsoft 365. Microsoft 365 is an upgrade of the normal Microsoft you know. So that is an upgrade of it. Like,
In my Teams also, but I have Power BI,
okay. All right. So since you have Power BI, let's quickly
but I've not
work.
used.
Okay, let's quickly work those who don't have Power BI by using Joseph's screen to do that. So Joseph, can you share your screen?
Okay, okay.
All right, so I can see your screen. So can you click what Microsoft Store, click on that icon, the Microsoft Store icon. Have you seen it? The Microsoft Store icon at the taskbar where you have your how do they call this browser from Microsoft?
After your folder,
Under your where you have
under
your
the list of your stuff, where you have your where you have your WhatsApp thing, under those lists there.
no, not that.
Go back, go back, go back, go back. Uh-uh. Like
Yes.
yes, that one.
So click on it. Click on the store. Yes, click on it. So can you minimize this screen so you can see your background very well? All right. So you go to where you have the search bar. Have you seen the search bar? The search bar. Yeah, top of the screen. Yeah. So type in Microsoft Power BI or type in Power BI. No, quickly type in Power BI. Power BI. Power BI desktop. So click scroll down. Okay, click on option is Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop. No, okay. Okay, so click on get. Click on get. So let's wait for it to download.
Hello, sir. Please, is there a difference between the Power BI and the Power BI desktop?
I didn't get you.
Is there a difference between the Power BI and the Power BI desktop?
No, there's no difference. Power BI is the short form of Power BI desktop. For Power BI is the one you install on your desktop, like the ones Joseph is downloading now.
Okay, because the one I have is just the Power BI is on my Teams.
On your Teams.
Yes.
Okay. Do you log in with your system? Let me see how it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so just like, can you stop sharing? Let's see Binta screen.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay.
Okay, I think this Power BI service. Yeah, this Power BI service.
Okay, so this will work.
No, this not work. This when you want to deploy your project, when you want to make a deploy of your project. So you come here to do that.
So I have to now download the Power BI desktop.
Yes,
That's what you
yes, you need to download it.
Okay. Thank you.
Hold on,
So
scroll
I
down,
think it's the same thing. Oh.
go back again. Let me see. Share your screen. Let me see.
Click
So
on the
scroll
new project. I think it's the same thing. It's the same Microsoft package something.
scroll down. Let me see. Okay, click on new report, like she said. Click on new report. I think this is the same thing, but I think this is either Power BI service or but it looks like Power BI desktop. The interface is different. That's why. Interface is different. Do you have Power BI desktop installed?
And there's an option there that says download the desktop app. So if you want to,
Yes,
under
yes.
this three whatever thing there.
Okay, I've seen it. I've seen it. So, Binta, you need to download the desktop. I don't think this is Power BI desktop. So you can stop
Oh,
sharing. Let's continue with Joseph.
okay, okay.
So Joseph, can you reshare your screen?
Okay, this is where I am now.
Okay. So click on
This, right?
no, these are images. These are images of Power BI desktop. I mean, open the app.
The app.
Yes,
That is the file.
yeah, the file just downloaded.
Where can I see? Okay.
No, you
Check.
need to go to
Oh,
your desktop or thereabout. So minimize this Microsoft Store.
okay.
So minimize your screen. This screen I'm seeing now. I'm seeing myself.
Okay, so I should go to.
So just close everything. Close, like go to your main screen and type Power BI desktop on your search bar. Or I've seen it. Don't worry, just erase the
Oh,
text. Just leave it
The
continue.
desktop is not together.
Just leave it Power BI.
okay, this is it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's still downloading. All right. It's still downloading. So let's wait for it. So while waiting for Power BI to download, any question concerning SQL? Is Chinenye on the call? She's having issue with MySQL. So Binta, have you downloaded it? It seems your network should be faster.
Yeah, I think maybe someone else can also try because my system battery is quite low now.
Okay.
I don't know if it
It's
will be
saying
enough.
He's saying what?
the application can't be opened.
Okay, reshare your screen. Let me see. Joseph, can you stop sharing?
Okay.
Okay, Binta, can you share your screen?
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. So let's do it this way. Close down this Power BI service and quickly go to Microsoft Store and let's download it from there.
Okay, maybe I have to show my entire screen. Just give me a bit. So I should go to Microsoft Store. Can you see
Microsoft
my
Store,
screen?
yes, the app. Do you have the app in your system?
No,
I think you should. Are you using Windows?
no.
What are you using?
A MacBook.
MacBook. Oh, MacBook. MacBook. Does it can it work with MacBook? Okay, let's try. MacBook.
You can't actually download it on MacBook, I think.
Okay.
Microsoft Store, right?
She
Microsoft
can,
what?
but there's a way you download it on MacBook. Check the
Okay.
Google Play Store, but I don't know really know about MacBook, but you can download it on your MacBook.
Okay, just give me a bit. Let me. I'll stop sharing and try and figure it out. Uh, Okay.
So to download Power BI is quite simple. If you're using a Windows laptop, you need to go to your Microsoft Store, the icon on your screen, Microsoft Store. Click on it, then go to the search bar and type in Power BI. Download it and follow the prompts. So that's how to download Microsoft Power BI. So before we proceed, Chinaya, did you log in with your system? Hello, Chinaya.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Did you log in with your system?
Yes, but I have it.
All right. Okay. Okay. So Chinaya, did you log in with your system? Chinaya. Okay. I think I have a network issue. So let's quickly proceed. I will start sharing my screen. So this is how Power BI looks like. So yours might not be black, yours might be white. So I changed my theme. So just ignore the background. I changed my theme to the black theme. So this is how Power BI looks like. If you open your Power BI, this is how it looks like. This is where you create your new report, let's say your analysis. You want to do a new analysis, you click on this to build a new analysis. If you want to continue from where you stop, let's assume you did an analysis yesterday and you want to continue from where you stop. So you need to quickly search among all of this and pick the one where you stop from, any project you're working on. So pick it from here. If it's not here, you can use this open search from here. So that you can see the open and existing reports. You click on it to open it. If you have an account with Microsoft, if you have an account with Power BI, you can click on it to sign in. So if you want to create your account, you can try signing, registering at Novi Pro. Register at Novi Pro to give you an email where you can use to sign in. If you're working with an organization, some organization email, you can use it to sign into Microsoft Power BI. Some organization email you cannot. So kindly note that you can't use your Gmail or Yahoo Mail or Outlook to sign into Microsoft Power BI. So you must use a company or an institution email to sign in. So let's quickly explore the Power BI interface. Right. See this is how the Power BI interface looks like. This is how the Power BI interface looks like. Where you have this white area is what you call your Canva. Your Canva is where you build your dashboard and carry out your analysis, what you call your Canva. So you can click on this to get data. If your data is in Excel file, you can click on it to get your data from Excel file. If your data is in a database, let's assume MySQL database or any database at all, click on it to get your database. Same with others. Like our Excel worksheet, you want to add a new Canva, you click on this plus icon to add a new page, adding a new Canva. So you click on it, so you have it there. So you have it there. So at the left hand, we have our DAX. We can write your query. The next is our data model. Model view, we can view relationship between one or more tables. So what it means is that if you have, as a data analyst, not all data sets will come in a single table. Not all data set will come in a single table. There are some data set that will come with 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 tables. So you come here to build that relationship using primary and foreign key to do that. So you come here to build that relationship. The next is our table view. So click on it to have a view of your table to see what your data set is all about. So click on it to have your for the table view. While the next one is your report view. So this way you click on it to see your report. Like I said earlier, your Canva is here. Click on it to see your Canva. So similar to Excel, click on it to get your data. Just drop down. Click on it to pick where your data set is from. If your data set is in an Excel format, click on it and pick anywhere you have your data set. Click on it. So the same Excel workbook can import your data from Excel workbook. So you can also get your data from here, get your data from SQL Server, and so on. So this is where you have your Power Query. So you click on it to transform your data. This is where you do manipulation. So once you say data analysis, they manipulate data. So this is where you come to manipulate your data. Come in to transform your data the way you want it to be. So you make use of your Power Query to do that. So we have your refresh. So you come here to refresh your data. Any changes you make from the data source. So the data source here means if your data is gotten from an Excel workbook, any changes you make in that Excel workbook, if you click on the refresh, the effect is going to take place on your Power BI analysis. The same thing with new visuals, text box, more visuals, and so on. So why this place is grayed out is because there is no data set. You have not loaded data set. That's why you see it's being grayed out. So once you load data set, this area won't be grayed out. So this way you make your filters, any filters you want to make use of this area for your filters. I'm coming for question. So this visualization. So this is where you build your visuals. You can pick any chart of your choice from here. You can pick any chart of your choice from here to analyze your data. So the next is the insert. You can use it to insert any shape you want. Click on it, pick any shape. Click on it, pick images. Like remember our text box we use in our Excel. So click on it to pick your text box. So the model view. This is where you build your table, like I said earlier. Once we load data set, all this area won't be grayed out. Won't be grayed out. So click on it to create a new table. So this is how you make adjustments to your data set. So you want it to fit into screen, actual size, and so on. Like make a use of the page view. You want to make it of the mobile view, design your response in a way that you can fit into a mobile phone, the screen of a mobile phone. You can make use of this. You can click on it here to change your Power BI theme. Not to change to a black or white theme, your theme based on your analysis and your Canva. You click on it to change it to optimize. So this way you come to perform any analysis of yourself. Maybe for advanced data analysis, you click on it to do that. Like the name suggests, up. This way you get help from Microsoft Power BI. You get help from community developers and so on. So you click here to get help. So we are going to quickly load in our first data set. Before I do that, I will attend to questions. So any questions so far?
Okay. Hello, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Okay, so is there a way you was looking at the interface in the Power BI you were showing us? I was seeing Excel um icon on it. I don't know. Is there a kind of link up between Excel and Power BI? Like maybe a project you are doing in Excel, can you export it to your Power BI to work on it or to add some other features to it?
You mean to export your dashboard or your data set to Power BI?
Uh, both dashboard and data set. Like for instance, maybe you want to just make use of Power BI to complete project or
Okay, all
to
right.
add some additional finishing touches to it.
Okay, okay, all right. Okay. So if you want to analyze your data, you must pick one. Either you pick Excel to analyze your data, or you pick Power BI, or you pick Tableau to do that. You can analyze your data using Power BI or Excel. Then you change your mind to export it to go and continue from there. So I think you are going to only export the data set and not the dashboard itself, because that file might not open in Power BI. So unless you need to convert it to a Power BI file, before you can open on your Power BI Canva. So you want to do some finishing touches, you can check on YouTube. There's how you link up there's how you use, how do they call it? There's how you use PowerPoint to design your dashboard. Then you move it to your Excel workbook or you move it to your Power BI. So that video is on YouTube. You can quickly search on it to learn how to do that.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you very much.
Any question? So let's quickly load in our first data set. Okay. Chineye. Chineye. Chineye,
So
you
I
there?
just connected. I just connected it to my laptop now.
Okay. So I hope your network is
My
good.
network is very bad.
I didn't get that.
Hopefully today. I say hopefully the network is better today.
Okay, so we'll do that after the class because that one is out of what we are doing. So we are doing Power BI, not SQL. So make after the class, I'll help you do that.
Okay, sir.
All right.
My laptop doesn't go out.
So can you kindly mute, please? So let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's visible.
All right, so quickly we are going to get our data set. All right. So quickly we are going to get our data set to work on. Our data set is in an Excel file. So we are going to get that data set and quickly work on it. So now we are going to go to the get data. So click on the get data to get your data set from Microsoft Excel. So click get data, Excel workbook, click on it. So you pick where you have your data set stored, where you have your data set. So I save that in desktop. So this is our data set here. See if yours is saved in documents, so take documents and quickly search for where you save your data set. So I click on this and click on open. So Power BI is going to open our Power Query where you can do manipulation. If you wish to do manipulation, you can use that to manipulate your data. You're going to click on this sales log. So this is a preview. You can preview your data. You can preview your data. So load, if you click on load, you are going to quickly load it into Power BI desktop without doing any transformation. If you click on transform, you're going to do some manipulation. So let's quickly click on transform to do that. So we have it here. So let's start from the right. We have the applied steps. Any changes you make on your Power BI, any changes you make on your Power Query, the steps will be here. The steps will be displayed here. So you can see your step and go back to read and work on it again or modify it. Like the name suggests, name, properties name. You can change this to any name of your choice. You can change this to sales. Change it to any name of your choice. So now the very first thing, after loading it to Power BI, Power Query, the very first thing you need to do, you must check your data type. So remember when in our SQL class when we talk about data type, so you must check your data type to ensure that your data type is the same thing with what you have on your report, what you have here. So there's sometimes you can see this might appear as a text, not knowing that it's a data type. So you must confirm your data type. So let's quickly click on the column, click on it. So click on transform. Data type is text. So we have it, the data type we have there is text. So click on the drop down to pick any data type of your choice. So that the data type we have there for that column is text. So you move to the next one, which is date. So click on it. The data type here is date, is a date data type, is a date data type. So you move to the next. So the next is text data type. So we have text here. You know, Nescaf is all text, or what you call varchar in SQL. So this one is text data type. We have here text data type. So you move to the next column. You move to the next column. So total revenue. Total revenue is in decimal numbers. You can also change it to whole numbers or you change it to fixed decimal. So this fixed decimal is to be currency. So click on replace current. So you have that there. So you move to the next column, which is location. So the location is a text data type. The text data type. So you move to the next one, sales medium. Sales medium is a text data type. You can see it here, text data type. So you move to the next one. So these values, these columns are empty. We don't need these columns. So you're going to right click on it, right click and say remove. Click on it to take it off. So do the same thing here. Click on it. So we can see that the changes is being displayed here. If I click on this icon here, this X icon, the column I just removed will return back. So let me click on that. So we have the column return back. So we have it here. So any changes you make in your Power Query will be displayed in your apply steps. So let's take that off. So you click on remove. Click on remove. So once we have done doing that, the next thing we are going to do, we are going to close and load. We are going to close and load it to our Power BI Canva. So click on the home tab. You click on this. It's a close and apply. So let's wait for it to load. Okay, so since we have that loaded, if we check here, we have your data. You can see our sales, our table here with all the columns, our table with all the columns. So if you click on the table view, so this is our table view. This is our table view. So we are going to start our analysis. So the first thing we are going to do, we are going to create a calendar table because Power BI is not Excel. It can't generate table for you. Can't generate table for you. So you must use that to create your own calendar table. So that's the first thing we are going to do. We are going to create a calendar table using DAX function. DAX function to do that. So we are going to click on new table. Click on new table. So you're going to give your table a name. You're going to give your table a name. The table you want to create, you're going to give it a name. So you want to create a calendar table. So you can give it calendar or you give it date. So you give it calendar table. So what else are we going to do? You're going to use the calendar or do function for this. What it means is that Power BI is going to automatically generate calendar for us based on our data set. That's what the calendar auto function does. I quickly type in calendar auto. So I close it with the parentheses and now hit on enter. So we have it here. So Power BI have automatically generated a calendar for us using our data set, but we don't need date and time, a timestamp calendar. We need only the year, the month, and the day. You don't need the time. You don't need the time to work on it because the time is all 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. That's 12 a.m. So we don't need this. What are you going to do? So you come to the format, you click on the column tools, come to format, and pick any format of your choice. So this depends on where your client is based or when you are being based currently. So you must pick the data set that goes with your client. If you are staying in the US, you know that it's the year that comes first. If you are staying in Europe and Africa, you know that it's the day that comes first. So I'm staying in Nigeria. I'm going to pick the day, the month, and the year data type, date type. So I click on that. So I have that here. I have that here. The next thing I'm going to do, the next thing I'm going to do now, so I'm going to change this into a calendar table. This is in date and time, so we leave it there. So we click on the table tools. So we click on mark as calendar. So you turn this on. So click on this drop down. So click on date, validated successfully, and click on save. So we have that there, date. So we can't leave it like this. So you want to extract year from this data, from this calendar we created. Want to extract year from this. What are you going to do? You're not going to click on new table. So you want to continue working on this table. You're not going to click on new table. What you're going to do, you're going to click on new column to do that. I'm going to click on new column. So what DAX function are we going to use? We want to use the DAX function that is going to help us extract only the year from this data, from this date, only the year only. We want only the year. So I'm going to use the DAX function to do that. So I'm going to give it a descriptive name, which is year. So now say year again. So what's the date? The date is going to be calendar date, our quotation calendar date. Second one, calendar date. So we close it, our parentheses, and hit on enter. So we have that there 2018, 2018, 2018, 2018, and so on. So we're going to create another column and so use our DAX. This time around, I want to extract only the month from this date, only the month from this date, not from year, only the month from this date. So we go back to our new column. So we give it a name to match what we want to do, month. This time we are going to use format to do that. So we say format, our quotation sign, calendar date. So what format are we going to use? So you can pick any format of your choice. You can pick any format of your choice. So if you want the month to be spelled full, you can use four M's. You can use four M's. So let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can use four M's. And hit on enter. So if you don't wish it to your month to be spelled in full, you want to cut it like abbreviate it. You take away only one M. You're going to use 3 M for that. Only 3 M's. And hit on enter. So we have that there. We have the year, we have the month. So what next are we going to do? Power BI is not like Excel that is very smart or very intelligent. That automatically is going to automatically arrange it in a chronological order. What that means is January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So Power BI is not that smart or that intelligent to do that. So everything you want Power BI to do, you must stop Power BI to do that. Power BI cannot just do it like that for you. Just like what Excel does. So we're going to tell Power BI that if you want to arrange our month, want you to arrange it in a chronological order. For us to achieve that, we are going to use our DAX function again to do that. So this time around, we are going to create our new column again to do that. So we're going to use the month sort. So our name of our measure should be month sort. So you can give any name of your choice. We're going to say format. You want to format it. What are we format? What values do you want to format? We say our calendar date, calendar table date. So what format are we going to use? We want to use the date. So we put in a bracket, only the date in bracket. So we're not going to use double M only for that. I will now close it. So what this means is that January is going to be 1, February is going to be 2, March is going to be 3, and so on. So let's hit on enter. Oh, I think there's an error in our DAX. So we have that here. So January is 1, February is 2, and so on. So we click our filter, our drop down. We can see that we have up to 12. So once we pick, let's pick May and hit on OK. You can see that we have the month is May, where the month number is 5 here. So we clear our filter back. Right. So the next thing you want to do, you want to check for day. So you want to check for day. That is optional. You want to check for day, you can also check for day. So let's quickly check for day. It's a new column. So for you to quickly make your work to be fast, you can quickly copy. You can quickly copy your. You can quickly copy your DAX. You can quickly copy your DAX. So let's click on new column. So we paste with Control V. So you quickly give it a name. Give a name day. Format. So we change this day to. We change this month to day. We change this month to day. And hit on enter. So we have that there. So the next thing we are going to the same thing we did for month. We are going to do the same thing for day sort. So we click on new column. So click on new column. So we give it a name day sort. So this time we are not going to use format, we're not going to use anything, we're going to use weekday as a weekday. What is our date? Like we want to make reference to our calendar date. So if you want your weekday to start from Monday, you pick one. Want it to start on Sunday, you pick two, and so on. So I'll put mine with two. I'll now close it. Now hit on enter. So we have that there. So we can see Monday is 1, Tuesday is 2, Wednesday is 3, Thursday is 4, Friday is 5, so Saturday. So what this means is that my first day of the week, I prefer my first day of the week to be on Monday. So that's why I'm picking 2. It depends on what you want. So let's quickly do the last one, which is quarter. So we create a new column. So we quickly paste that and give it a name quarter. So I'm going to change this to Q. Then I'm going to hit on enter. So hit on enter. So we have that. So if we check January, so we take June. So June is the second quarter. June falls under second quarter. So we finish creating our calendar table using DAX measures to do that. So the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to go to our report view, to our table view. Click on our table view here. So you look at our table view here. So what next are we going to do? We are going to create a distinct another table for only product, create another table for only location, and create another table for only product and location for that. So I'm going to use a distinct function to do that. So before I continue, any question, I'll stop sharing. Any question? Any question? Is there any question if I continue? All right, so since there's no question, I'll continue. So like what we did in our calendar table, we want to create another table for only products to be on that table. We create another table for only locations to be on that table. So let's quickly do that by using our new column, sorry, new table. We click on new table. So what we are doing is what we call calculated table. So that's what we want to do. We finish the first one. So we are doing the second one, which is called calculated table. So we're going to give our table a name, product, dim product. We're going to say this thing counts. So you want to count all the product without duplicates. So you want to count it without including duplicates. So I'm going to give it a name, sales, then product column, product. Then we hit on, close our parentheses, then hit on enter. So we have that there. So we have that there. So we create a new table for location only. So we give it a name, dim location. We say distinct, want to count everything without duplicate. So sales, location. Now close it. Now hit on enter. So we have that. The next thing we are going to do, we want to create a relationship between these three tables. Remember when I said Excel and Power BI, there's some data set you come across that is not in the same sheet. So that's why I quickly do that for you to have an understanding of what I'm saying. So I separated all our table views, the column in our sales data set into an independent column. So for us to create a relationship between those columns I just did, so I'm going to go to our model view. So we have our model view here. We are going to create our relationship. So this is our sales table. You can call it your fact table. Then this product is what we call your dimension table. And so I'll adjust this. All right. So does someone have idea on how to connect this and how to do the relationship?
I don't know, sir. But try the manage relationship this thing that is here. But I
Manage.
know everything is supposed to be connected with everything is supposed to link to sales.
Okay, all right. So you have an idea. Like one is that. So we are going to put the relationship between the calendar table and the sales table, the product table and the sales table, the location table and the sales table. So all these what you have is called primary keys. These are primary keys. This sales location is primary key. Product name is primary key. Why this date is your primary key. So if you have a product name here, you also have a product name here. It's not primary key. Here on this sales table is what we call foreign keys. It's foreign keys, but if you have it on your product table, it's called your primary keys. So you're going to create a relationship on that. You can drag from here to here and click on OK. So you can also drag from here, sales location to here and hit on OK. So let's disconnect this, delete yes. So let's take it from here to here, minute to 1. Say OK. So we move our date from here to here, minute to 1, hit on OK. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to go to our report view. So our time is fast spent, our report view. So you can have it, we have it here. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to save our work. So let's quickly save as. You can give any name of your choice. So you can pick any document here to save it. You can pick anywhere to save it. So I'll save mine in this folder. Click on save. So we can see there, saved. So once we come back on Friday, after we're working on Friday, we are going to start analyzing our data. Our time is fast spent. I need to attend to here. Before I come to our questions. Any question?